Hey y'all, welcome back to Ashtags, the podcast where faith meets finance and you are empowered to live wisely, give generously, and build a legacy. I'm your host, Ashley Aborashade. I'm a licensed financial professional, I'm a mother, I'm a wife, and I am your personal guide to smart, God-honoring moves, okay? This episode is brought to you by My Ethos Insurance Business. Ethos is where finance and technology collide, and frankly, I love it here. Go ahead and scan that code, and you get an instant quote and possible instant approval. Enjoy the episode. Today, we're breaking down one of the most misunderstood financial tools out there. That is annuities. So this is Annuities 101, how to make your money work after you stop working. All right, are we ready? If you're thinking, I might need one of these, I want you to just sit back and listen, and I will help you get started. All right? So what is an annuity? Let's keep it very simple. An annuity is a contract between you and an insurance company. Okay, you pay money either all at once or over time, and in return, the insurance company agrees to send you regular payments in the future. It's a way to turn your savings into a reliable stream of income, often for the rest of your life. Think of it like a personal pension. For many people, especially those without pensions from work, annuities offers peace of mind that their money won't run out in retirement. It is not about getting rich, it's about protecting your income, okay? I read a book that says, the wise store up choice food and olive oil, okay, but fools gulp theirs down. An annuity is one way that you can be wise and store up long-term provision. All right, let's get into the types of annuities. There are three main types of annuities, and I want to break them down clearly. One is going to be a fixed annuity. You get a guaranteed interest rate and a fixed income payout. Simple and stable. If you want certainty and if you love stable, this may be for you. Next, we're going to go to the indexed annuity, number 2. Your returns are tied to a market index like the S&P 500. You benefit from the market gains up to a cap, but you're protected from market losses, okay? These are great for folks who want a little growth with low risk. Okay, number 3, we have the variable annuity. This is for you renegades, okay? You invest in market-based sub-accounts, so your income can grow, but there's risk involved, okay? These are more for people who want potential for higher returns and don't mind the ups and downs. If this is starting to sound like something you might need, let me say again, I'm licensed to help clients understand, select, and set up annuities that align with their values and goals. All right. When to consider an annuity? Annuities aren't for everyone, but they are powerful for the right person at the right time. So ask yourself, do I have a pension, or will Social Security be my only guaranteed income? I put a big quote up with my fingers whenever I said guaranteed income, and we all know why. All right. 2, do I worry about outliving my savings? 3, am I within 5 to 10 years of retirement? If you answered yes to any of those, an annuity might be the key to securing lifelong income and sleeping peacefully at night. I can help you evaluate if annuity fits you, right? And if it does, there's a strategy for you that makes sense. So I want to talk about faith and financial stability. Okay, I'm a woman of faith. I don't hide that at all. I believe provision and faith and preparation, they work together. They are not in opposition. When I read my good book, it talks a lot about being wise, being a steward, being, really preparing for the future. So we serve a God, the way I see it, he's a God of order, and he's also a God of abundance, right? So setting up annuities is not about fear, it's about stewardship. Okay, you can trust the Lord with your future, and you can be making plans to make sure that you're working. So how do you set one up? So very simply, here's how the process works if you want to explore an annuity. One, you want to look at your current income, your savings, and your retirement goals, right? You want to know, when I retire, I need X amount of money a month to cover my basic bills and X amount of money discretionary income. And you need to know how many years, okay, you're how much in a year you're going to spend, and at least have an estimate of how many years you need that money for. You need a number, a very clear number that you're working with, right? And then you're going to explore what kind of annuity will work for you, whether it be fixed, index, or variable annuities, and that's really depending on your stage of life. And there are people who are very qualified and certified to help you make these decisions, right? It's not one size fits all, it's custom. And as your licensed annuity professional, I'm here to make it make sense. Okay? So, if today's episode helped you think differently about retirement income, I want you to share it with a friend who you think it might be useful for. Okay? And if you're ready to explore annuities for yourself, don't wait. Okay, the earlier you start planning for the future, the better. All right, until next time, keep stewarding wisely, living fully, and walking boldly into your legacy. All right, y'all, if this episode helped you in any way, I'm going to ask that you follow and share this episode with one friend. Also, go and grab the Family Financial Legacy Checklist. The link for that is in the show notes. You can also scan the QR code for a hassle-free instant life insurance quote with Ethos if you're ready to protect your people, okay? I'm Ashley Aborshade, and this is Ashtags, where we have practical principles for powerful people passionate about purpose.